Welcome, Conjurers, I'm Dicebag, and this is my solo campaign for Crytures, my monster collecting tabletop RPG. Picking up from last time, my group has just cleared out a temple ruin and finished off the last of its guardians. Now they can go about exploring the rest of the site at their leisure, so let's see what they pick up. Alright, I'm starting a new recording session this time, and it's been a while, and I've actually made some tweaks to some of the rules since the last time, so I'll kind of go over those real quick. The main thing is I wasn't happy with the way that encounters were popping up. It felt like we were just getting way too many, and it felt like, you know, as you go through the thing, it's just like, okay, everything was just building up and up and up, and it's like, okay, these last two things are pretty much guaranteed to have something in them, and it just feels like it's a bit much, you know? So I've rejiggered the calculations for that. So what we're gonna do from now on is we're going to start with a certain amount of risk, and as you defeat encounters, that actually lowers your risk. So rather than having it build up the more time you spend inside the ruin, we're actually going to treat it as if there's kind of a set amount of encounters in there, and you just don't know how many there are. And that's kind of the problem with doing this whole like Schrodinger's dungeon thing, is like you kind of have to give an illusion of things being set ahead of time, but they really aren't. And so that's what we're trying. So each site we're dealing with has a certain size. This one is a size 6, that means it has 6 rooms in it. And so each one of these is going to have a minimum number of encounters equal to half the size rounded up. And that will determine what the risk starts out as. And I ran some quick tests with this with some dice generations, and I think it's working out all right. You usually get like around the minimum and or the minimum plus 1, which I think is pretty fair as far as I was able to try. So we've got 2 rooms that have not had encounters triggered yet. This one here and this one here. We had one come in from this way. We had a pack come in from here when they heard us breaking into this room over here last time. And so we had our little battle kind of in between of this room. So we haven't explored this room. These 2 are still a complete mystery though. So that's what we're going to find out right now. Since we just had a fight in this room, if there's anything in these, they definitely know we're here, and they're probably going to come to check us out. So we're going to go ahead and make our encounter rolls for each of these, and you know, if there's something there, they're coming for us right away. And hopefully there's nothing there, because these guys are running low on their resources, but who knows. So right now we determine whether we get an encounter by taking the size of the room, which this one here is a size 3, and this one is a size 2. Hard to see my cursor on there, I just noticed. But we take 10 minus the size of the room minus risk, and that's the target we're shooting for to see if an encounter pops up. So we've defeated 3 encounters, and the risk on this is already 3, so the risk is actually 0. So we're just using straight room size as our goal. So let's start with the top one. So we're looking for an 8 or higher. If it's 8 or higher, we trigger an encounter. We got a 7 here. Thank God. Alright. We're kind of hoping for a low roll this time. Okay, the other one, this one is a size 3, so we'd be shooting for a 7. We rolled a 2, so again, no encounter. Alright, so we've made it without any kind of fights the rest of the time. We're just gonna be looting this thing, pretty much. It's time to do some exploration. So we are in strategic time, and this is the best possible outcome I could have because these guys are really worn out. So we know this room here is open. The door's already been busted open. So let's see. Who's our first one? We're gonna take our turn orders. Flurry. You know what? She's gonna... Does Flurry have... I don't think so. I don't think she has something that sheds light. Nope. Just Philip and Justin, the other two. Okay, she's gonna kind of hang back and let them do their thing. So Kristoff will be the next one able to actually come in here. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's Kristoff. Okay. Well, Kristoff doesn't have a light source either, but he does have Cheapy, which is a, what do you call that? He's got a night vision. Let's see, Kristoff has Cheapy and Clayman here. So Cheapy gets to come in with him, and we're going to roll up what we actually find in this room here. Alright, so this is a size 3, so we're going to roll 6d10. And let's see. We've got 5, 7, 2, 2, 6, and 4. So 5 is skeletons. 7 is pillars. Then 2 and 2 is a simple chest with debris. And then 6 and 4 is shelves and benches. Alright. So if you haven't seen this before, each size of the room get you 2 rolls. They basically have like a terrain feature and a point of interest that you can investigate. So those are what we got here. I'm gonna take a second and populate this thing with tokens and stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, so we populated the next room, and I just realized we never actually, searched this room. We know what's in here, we just haven't checked, the containers and stuff like that. So that's something these guys might want to do, now that I think about it. But, as it stands, Kristoff over here is checking out what he's got. You know, we got some ancient dead body over here, little chest and some shells over on the side, and the rest is just kind of terrain for combat encounters that we're not going to be having, thankfully. But yeah, so let's see, what do we want to do? We probably want to investigate the things in this room first. So Philip, we're not really on time constraints at the moment, so we'll just kind of go about it as we need to. Philip's gonna go ahead and check out these shelves here. So we're gonna have to pull up the shelf cards. Not cards, but eventually I should have cards for these features, though. That's something I'll have to work on at some point. I need a lot more reference cards. It'll make things way more smoother when you're actually on the tabletop. But obviously Philip gonna come over here and he's gonna rummage through these shelves and see what he can find. So first off, we've got an oracle. We have a numerous oracle. It's numerous 2. So we're gonna roll 1d10 to see just how much stuff is on here. Oh, we rolled a 9. Okay. 7? 7? 7 things on there? Well, actually 8. You know what? Not sure how I'm doing that. What? I need to check my notes here. Okay. First, do I not have one for numerous? I don't think I do. I didn't write that one down. I just memorized it and I forgot it. Wonderful. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just go with the 7. Go with the 7. So that means we need to roll 7d10 to see what exactly is on this thing. And there might be quite a bit. Okay, we got 9, 9, 10, 8, 1, 9, and 8. Alright, so 2 9s. Actually, we got 3 9s. 9s are tomes. Okay, so this is a freaking bookshelf. We're gonna move this to the token layer here so I can make some notes on it. 3 tomes. 10 is an accessory. 1 accessory. I think that's how you spell it. Then we've got 2 8s, which is binding crystals. Okay, that's nice. Two binding crystals, then a 1, which is a coin stash. Nice. That's good for us. Now, you might notice we've got like 2 of them there. That's just kind of decorations. What we're doing is, it's a little abstracted, so when it has shelves come up in the features table, it just means that there are shelves in there, and then because there's the numerous oracle that we use, that determines just like how many shelves we have that are actually like full in this section. So those are both included in the same loot action, we'll say. And we can go back over to Flory here. Now Flory has a whole weapon rack. So let's see, we're gonna have her come over here and rummage through that. So first of all, we need to roll the oracle. Okay, she finds something nice. A 3? A 2-handed melee weapon. Now we're gonna have to pull up more. I should have just like rolled a whole handful of these things. 2-handed melee weapon. A 6 is a glaive. Okay. I need to come up with a universal term for like items with special properties. That's something I have neglected for a while. Alright, so we got a glaive there. And she can tell that it's got some kind of special properties to it. Now, let's see. I'm not entirely sure how I went about identifying items before, but we're gonna have to figure that out. We'll figure it out once we actually loot the place. So this guy, Kristoff, let's see. He can't see much because it's dark, but thankfully Cheapy can lead him around. He's got his seeing eye. His seeing eye chicken. And he's gonna come over here and check out the shelves over here because that's the safest part. You don't want to go around touching dead bodies too much without giving a look at them. Like they might have some effects lingering. So we're gonna wait for for Philip over here to check that out because he's our magic guy. He knows all about that stuff. So Kristoff's gonna take the safe route and check out these shelves over here. And let's see. First off, we got the numerous oracle. Dang, a 10. A 10. All right. So that's like what, 8 dice again. This place is loaded with shelves. Alrighty. Let's move this to the token layer where I can take notes on it. And let's see, we've got 2 9s. That's tomes. 2 3s is gems. Uncut gems, specifically. Then 2 4s as well. What's 4s? Potions? Two potions. Then we've got 8, a binding crystal. And 6, a scroll. Alright. Quite the haul from the shelves. And then Philip gets to take his turn again. No, we don't want that. We want Philip. Philip's gonna come over here and take a look at this. So he's going to use his detect magic skill to check out this dead body, make sure there's nothing sketchy with it. He can't tell. He doesn't see anything. He doesn't see anything, so he's assuming that this thing looks alright. Like, nothing weird coming off of it, no bad vibes, nothing. Now, mechanically, he needed to roll a 10 to be able to see for sure. He did not roll any 10s. But we can't just keep rolling until we do. That's not part of the rules. So he just is unable to see. And will determine whether or not it is when he loots the thing, which he's going to do right now. So let's see. Actually, we're going to roll 2 oracles, so we do 2d10. First one is the cursed or not. It is not cursed. Thankfully. Second one is numerous. Now it's got a numerous 7, so unless you exceed 7, then there's no additional things. So he's only got 1 right here. 1 dead body, and what do we find rummaging around on it? Ah, an accessory. Alright. So we'll move that up again. One accessory. Alright. Actually, let's check out what this accessory is exactly. Ooh, I just noticed I have 1 space left that I did not fill out for the accessories. Don't matter. Okay, this thing's got a cloak on it. That's still intact. And we should probably check this out. This one's got an accessory too, so we're gonna roll for that right now just to see what exactly it is. 5 boots. Okay. So I'm thinking accessories should probably be like automatically magic or have some kind of property to them, because otherwise they don't have a whole lot of use. With weapons, I could see why you might just have like a standard item or something. Let's see, what else does Philip have? Philip has Psychic. Okay. Philip's got Psychic and Torpole over here. Now it's Florrie's turn. She can come over here and take a look at the chest over here. And bring her creatures around. Whoops. And she, well, the chest obviously could be locked or trapped or whatever. That's why we have our scout. And I'm trying to remember exactly what the thing is called. Simple chest. Okay, there it is. I was looking for chest, and it wasn't in the C section. Alright, so she is going to... where is it? Uh-oh, she doesn't have the search option. Let's see. Alright, let's see what Florrie's got. We're going to do observation plus, what, sense? So that's 5 dice. 5d10. She's going to look this over to make sure it's not trapped or something. Okay, she succeeds in her rolls, but it is not trapped. Okay. Not trapped. Is it locked? It is not locked. This thing just comes right open. No issues. And what do we find? We'll roll 2 dice just to streamline it. Okay. Second die unnecessary. It's got a coin stash in here. Actually, do I have metal types, precious metals? I don't see it. Okay, I found one. Okay, so 7. What's a 7? Silver, okay. A stash of silver. Nice, nice. That'll be a nice little bonus for our boys. Alright, so Kristoff, go check this door here. Can Kristoff actually like see anything? He's got sense, he's got no observation. Okay. Go check out the door and make sure it's safe. 9, 3, and 6. He can't tell. Alright, YOLO. Is it locked, stuck, or trapped? It's locked. It's locked. And that means that we'll have to actually get through it somehow in order to see if the other things are actually in effect. Actually, they've got a whole another entrance to this place over here, so maybe we'll try that. Alright, Kristoff, we're gonna let him just take the rest of his turn doing this, because it doesn't take 10 whole minutes to open the door. So Kristoff, let's see, check that door out. 9, 5, and 4. Again, he can't tell if there's any traps or anything. Alright, YOLO. 5, 9, and 4. Not locked. It is stuck though. So he's gonna have to brute force it open. But that is Kristoff's specialty. Okay. Kristoff. What have you got? Bring out the axe. Ooh. Let's see. What do we need? Door's got 8 durability, 4 constitution. So we need to hit 8. You know what? This is just going to be like a We're going to get through this eventually. Why don't we just skip it? Actually, we can have the other guys search the other rooms. So Philip, come over here with your creatures. Philip, you are going to check this door. And what does he have for his, like, observation stuff? He's got 3 observation. And 4 sense. He gets to roll 7 dice for this. It's too dark, he can't see anything. Alright, I guess we're yo-yoing again. Alright. Not locked, not stuck, not trapped. This one's just straight open. Nice. Alright, we can go ahead and go in here and... whoops. Light up the room and we'll see what this is. Alright, so here we've got it all laid out. It's just a bunch of benches, a dead body, and a weapon rack. Okay, so obviously since we're still on Philip's turn, best thing for him to do is to go over here and detect magic on this thing. And he can in fact sense it. Let's see. Yeah, he gets a good reading. He sees nothing. Nothing at all. So let's see. Actually, that's both of his turns, so to speak. Both of his actions. So we're gonna let Flori take hers. She'll come in here and check out this weapon rack over here. And let's see what we find. Let's see, we'll roll 3d10 just to get all of it out of the way. We've got, let's see, 8. A magic weapon. Not necessarily a weapon with magic properties, but a weapon that is used for magic. And what type is that? Let's see. 7? That's a wand. Okay. It's got a wand. We'll put that in there. Doesn't seem to have any special properties as far as the rolls are saying. So it just seems to be a mundane wand. And let's see, Kristoff, you go ahead and keep working on that door. Ooh, no, he still can't do it. Shame, shame, shame. Alright. I guess that means we're just gonna have to wait for him to knock through it. So let's keep going. I'm thinking we should probably make it a cumulative thing, so you have to accumulate a number of successes across each attempt. I think that would make more sense rather than just trying to hack the door down repeatedly and like making no progress whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and say we've broken down the door at this point. Now, we could just keep rolling and eventually I'd hit 4 successes in a single roll, but it's kind of pointless when we're not, when time is not of the essence. So anyways, Kristoff breaks it down and walks through. We still have one more oracle to decide because we didn't get to see if this was actually trapped or not. And I believe that is a no. Let's see, door, trapped on a 10, we only have a 6. No traps. Kristoff waltzes through, no problems. Cheapy comes in and takes a look around in the darkness. And let's see what we find. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. Thanks for watching, and since you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But most importantly, leave me some feedback in the comments. The game is still in development, so I'd like to hear what people think. And if you want to see more, I've got all these sessions on a playlist that you can watch back to back. There's also a bunch of links in the description for other places that you can find creatures. So, until next time, farewell, conjurers, and may you walk the waking dream.